The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looks like he's going to try to return it. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Throwing, Iamaleava. Left side is Green. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Green. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. After the short completion, do they go for the big one on third down? From the gun on third down, Iamaleava fires left. He's got... No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. A give to Brown. Bring him down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He uncorks one deep. Makes a catch at the 15. And he scores! Touchdown, Miami!
Man, this is why you see tight ends featured in offenses now across college football. They're so pivotal because they're so big, so strong, can break tackles, and then can outrun people and get to the end zone. Big play by the big fella.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Buys time to his left. There he goes. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Running inside. It's Hardy. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 50.
Intercepted Bucks will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. He's got the first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Handoff for Ball. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
From the gun on 3rd down, say it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Plowing ahead on 4th down. For the first down. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. And the Canes have this offense rolling. Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. All right, that's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
So Miami signals for a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Long way to go on 2nd down. He's a crease. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Uh-oh, look out. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Julian with the play fake. Rushes on. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Saying from the gun on third down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Here's a give the ball. Shakes off the defender. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Gets it all the way out to the 42. What a nice job on that return. Iamaleava fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Harbor. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Redhawks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Making the adjustment. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll need a bunch on second down. He wants to throw it. Rush right in his face. And he gets it away.
And how about that? That's already the third target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Nico Iamaleava throwing again. Turns it upfield. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top as we get a look at the stats. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Well, this is absolutely domination early by this team. We've seen the early touchdown. And, David, how about the defense now coming up with the massive pick 6? And all of a sudden, their opponent is completely reeling, and we just barely started this game.
Man, just started the game, and all the momentum swings to one side, and now you got to find a way on this possession. You got to get the football back, and you got to do something with it. You got to get some of this momentum little by little, but so far, this is a dreaded start.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Throwing, Iamaleava. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
Really nice timing on that throw by the quarterback. Took his steps, he pitched, he got rid of it quickly on the line, put it on his guy running straight down the field, and he's able to catch it in the end zone.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Got some green grass. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff for Ball. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Offense working from the pistol. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. 3rd and long right here. Tees an alley. He's pulled down right at the 42-yard line. 4th down coming, and might they roll the dice from their own territory? Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
Look out! In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Redhawks! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Throwing, say it. Looking to the big tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Sets his feet. It's Sayin. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
It's fourth down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Needs it. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Here comes the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
But he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Hand off for Brown. Stopped right there. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They need a huge play on third and long. He's changing the play. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Redhawks will go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Going to take a shot. Pulls in the deep ball. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
After giving up that big shot defensively, how confident are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field, and now your backs are against the wall.
The RPO fire complete to the left. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Sayin. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! He got it, beat down in bounds. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Reeled in inside his 30-yard line, and here it comes. They finally get him stopped after he maneuvered his way to the 42. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Harbor. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. The Canes will boot it away to start the second half. From inside his 30, what a chance to flip the field. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Still looking. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 45 on his way. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Redhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Iamaleava fires to the right. The short hands, it's Green. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Redhawks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Making the adjustment on the play. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get...
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Ball again. Breaks the tackle. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Churns into the pile. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Offense staying on the field there in hurry-up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. Do you think that was a straight go, or they just sort of went with gut feel as to whether the defense was going to relax on that 4th and 1?
I don't know, but I know this. As a coach, I'm not giving a lot of freedom for gut will on their own side of the field if we're going to go for it on 4th down. I think they probably understood. Listen, it's 4th and 1. I like our chances to get 1 yard, and they went for it, and by the way, they got it.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Saying, going to throw it over the top of the D. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Saying. He's going for the big play. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. That'll do it here in the quarter, guys, and Miami, Ohio has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. So Miami signals for a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the snap, it's Johnson. Enough to move the chains. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. Taken down. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Runs through the tackle. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down. Use the Wildcat again. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Found a little room out of the Wildcat that time, just short of the first down. And the Hurricanes can really attack on this second and short. Taken down. Here we go. Third down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Trailing by a touchdown, this fourth down opportunity is gargantuan. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And if they're going to run the football late in the game in this situation, not that close to scoring zone, they've got to take a timeout here. You've got to make sure you save as much time as possible and communicate with your quarterback.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, right? That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You stink!
Wildcats will kick this away to start us off. Fields it just outside the goal line. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. To throw, it's Iamaleava. Grab down the middle, it's Moore.
I really like the execution from this quarterback and wide receiver. Watch as they're on the same page and then on the same timing. If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes, it's got to be framed up and it's got to be thrown on time. Both of those happen, and it's completion for this offense.
Favorable situation, 2nd and 4 after they pick up 6 on the first down pass. On the run, it's Brown. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami of Ohio. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Linebacker shifting around now. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. He goes out of bounds, but the gain moves the ball up to the 20. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum, and now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
The Redhawks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, the Redhawks.
Well, this is exactly what you're trying to do, is take advantage of quality situations. And here they're set up with great field position. You walk on the field as a quarterback specifically, and you're telling your guys, we got to punch this in the end zone. That's exactly what they did.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. To throw, it's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Redhawks offense retakes the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. And the Redhawks are in the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
This is a risky throw. You're trying to get that ball into tight coverage in the end zone. Boy, the last thing you want here is a turnover. In my mind, in this situation, it is touchdown, check down. If you don't have that guy open, you got to check the ball down.
This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The Redhawks keep the football on the move. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Looking to throw. It's Iamaleava. Touchdown, Miami. we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense operating from the pistol. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Rebels come to the line in a hurry up.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. Past the 10. Touchdown, Mountaineers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield, and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Rebels offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Play action here on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Alphabet Boss.
Oh my God, who is that off my feet? Is that you, Cam Bailey? I don't care who you are. Cam Bailey's having rough on this.